I don't know anybody from my profession who isn't heartbroken, devastated, terrified, scared, enraged, despondent, bereft. I just don't know anybody.
It was a year of despair for me, watching so many of my colleagues lose their jobs. We lost a newspaper in this town, the Seattle Post-Intelligencer.
The loss of traditional journalistic resources is dramatic. The crisis facing journalism could become a crisis for democracy.
It's really interesting to see how everything's converged and how important it is that we all work together now.
Journalism that matters is a generator. It's a greenhouse. It's a hothouse for creating a kind of crucible for conversation, out of which comes a very refined and pure kind of thought.
I like hashtags. I like your public engagement.
As an alum, this is my 4th time, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of this community. Everybody is coming from a different frame of mind, a different type of media format, a different type of body of experience.
Because at the end of the day, we in the media exist because we are part of a community. That will be one way to bring down the barriers to entry for investigative reporting. And I think that's what's really special about the conference that Journalism That Matters puts on.
There has been a separation between community and journalists, and now there needs to be trust built. Now it's a conversation.
Journalism That Matters is very organic in that it doesn't have a setup of what they're going to discuss. What people want to discuss is what gets discussed.
Imagining and creating a Northwest community media network.
Creating a sustainable journalism incubator.
It's open. We are all able to rub elbows and share our wisdom and knowledge, and it kind of reflects the change in journalism, doesn't it? I think that that's the strength of a mashup like this.
The tools of today, the technology of today, allows us to do journalism better than it's ever been done before.
Because it's helping active, working, hard-boiled journalists and new people who find themselves as storytellers.
And the new media is also, I've seen a lot of respect for the old media, like they're basing what they've done on what's already been established.
I just kind of feel honored and humbled that when I look around. I mean, there's multiple Pulitzer Prize winners here, a lot of people who are very, very well known for their media activism as well as their journalism. You can kind of just bask in the presence of some real mentors and leaders in the space.
I don't think you normally see this combination of independent journalists, mainstream journalists, people who are involved in the civic life of the community, and I like that it's localized. So this is a group of people who each have a real stake in the future of this particular community in this particular region.
And out of that, you see both new business models that you might not be aware of, as well as develop new contacts that you can use in growing your own business.
There are so many possibilities that people have written down on their butcher block paper, and there's so many ideas that have come out of it. It's bringing together a broader social movement that brings more people together into this conversation. Because I think this conversation is fundamentally about our democracy and making sure that we have an informed citizenry.
We need to not just save journalism, we need to create journalism. We need to expand journalism.
The world is changing, and Journalism That Matters is a way of coming to terms with that change.